32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby. Guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
Four, three, two, one.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
We're doing silent form for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it back. So you make pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first, right?
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
What say you for
32 only. Sign up ASAP.
What's a genre?
At What's a Genre?
Genre hoedown. No. It's What's a Genre showdown.
Sign up. A silent forum for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's a Genre showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's a Genre showdown.
This is the WAG Showdown. This is the What's a Genre Showdown. This is round two.
WAG Day.
WAG Day. Happy WAG Day, Coco. Happy WAG Day, Mr. DJ Tatius. Happy WAG Day, Tony. Angie. B Swift cannot be with us this evening for our raw reactions, but that's what we're about to do. We're about to listen to these awesome creations. We have punk, pop, jazz, and grunge to hear tonight by artists that most likely have never done these and have never worked together before. They've had 1 week, and this is their creations. We can just fire it up and let's hear these because I've been dying all day to hear these. Oh,
we're gonna have to apply for a federal holiday at this point.
Yes, Saturdays, WAG Day.
Let's do this. I'm stoked to jump into the chat too. Let's see what everyone has to say who's in the chat.
Yes. Oh God, somebody make Tatia's moderator. Huh? You got that, Coco? Are you able to do that?
I don't think
I can do that.
Well, and actually, I have a list of the challengers for tonight for the different rounds, which we've got 4 different rounds. We got punk for round 1, pop for round 2, jazz for round 3, and grunge for round 4.
That's insane. What even is a genre?
We're gonna find out.
And we have waggers in the chat. Oh, this is
Sweet. Welcome, everybody. Super excited to get this moving, seeing what's going on with these songs. Have very high expectations for everybody here. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be surprised.
I'm always surprised at what comes out of the Waggers every round. And it's always a surprise. There's always that golden song. There's always that hit or miss and misses, but not when we get to round two. I have nothing but faith in the fact that we have some amazing submissions in here. We're about to hear 8 amazing songs from 16 amazing artists. So
You know what actually surprised me with the last one is some of the ones that I thought were misses, like at first, turned out to be the hits. Like
yeah,
once in a while, there is that like creeper that comes in and sticks in your ears.
yeah, definitely. I tell you what's been stuck in my head for the past week is "Pull Me from the Wreckage." I mean, I
Yeah.
can't lie about that. That's been stuck in my head for sure. I pick up a pencil and just pull me from the wreckage.
Would you say that you're essentially going back in time, like falling in reverse?
Yes. Oh my God, I do that,
Yeah.
and that was
Okay.
good.
Yes.
That was good.
Just
That was
curious.
good. You always got to flex.
That was right. Wow.
But yes, yeah, that has
Straight to
definitely
the
been stuck in
top.
my head.
Straight to the top.
We have had quite a few good little earworms this past round, which has actually been pretty cool for the WAG because I mean we get a couple of them, but there's been a great first round. This has been one of the best first rounds for the WAG, and everybody should be proud of what they did. But now we're in round two, and that's in the past, and this is a present full of 8 new songs. So yes,
Past
want
the
you to hear that.
present is the future.
Yes, the future is who's going to move on because after this we cut in half.
Judging's only going to get tougher at this point. More granular. I'm ready.
And we have some soft spot genres here too, don't we?
It's true. Some of these genres I hold near and dear, specifically something like punk. I am going to be hitting the punk round hard. Forgive the low scores. Or high, if you get the high scores, then you've done something that is like, woo.
Well, punk's going to be very interesting when we get to that one. Right. Well, that's the first one, is because you got Starmy with 100 milligrams, a wild card with an artist that released probably one of the hottest songs that come out of the WAG, especially one of the hottest country songs, going against Pinky, who pulled out one of the hottest blues songs next to my favorite blues song, which we will not mention, and RJS, who just does everything amazing. So this is going to be a very tough round.
Yeah,
I think we're going to
isn't
start
it,
amazing.
Isn't it funny that the two biggest songs from the last round are the competitors are competing in this round? It's like
That's what
a
happened.
heavyweight.
Exactly. It's a heavyweight thing. Exactly like Tony was going to say.
Yeah, you froze at the right time too, man. You
Blame it on Elon.
Starlink. All right, let's hear a song. I want to hear this first one, Starmy and 100 milligrams. Is that where we're starting from the top, right?
Yeah, mashup 1, team 1.
Starmy just went from an amazing country song to going into punk.
I love Starmy.
Hip hop artist. Yes.
I love Starmy
Yes.
on the country. That was really awesome. So I'm really interested to see, how we sound on the punk. It's gonna be something really cool.
Something interesting I just want to point out is that Starmy and Pinky both being outstanding and upfront vocalists in the last round. So having that Paramore on Paramore matchup for a round 2 punk is the possibilities are exciting.
You
But it's
couldn't have
also
asked for a better
sad.
possibility.
And the dynamics that both of these are going to have, in my opinion, because you got 100 milligrams who showed up extremely well on collaborating with EJM on the last one. And the way, so there's going to add the hip hop dynamic to what the punk's going to be, this is what I'm expecting or foreseeing. And then on the other side, you got RJS. RJS is going to kill this. I just want to hear it now.
Yeah.
The excitement is building, and we will not be
Woo!
disappointed.
So team one,
Let's go.
yep, we
That's
got
right,
Starmie
baby.
and 100 milligrams on team one. That's what we've got loaded.
And this is our first listen, so you're getting the raw.
No, raw. Gotta emphasize it.
Well, you
That's
can
the
do that.
Ange way.
Temptation should get out of the way. Got a lot going on my mind today, and I just wanna know when. I know in the past I will never pick myself on the ground again. Keep the pace, speed it up, all my life will come crashing around the end. I just want to know if I let go of my control, will you take over for me? I want to be happy. If I don't look back, will I push forward and connect? Will I listen my flies? All fun to meant to be kind. Stay me. Think I hit my head, cause I must still be asleep. Better off dead, that's what you said to me. Taking me meds, I finally reached my fire. Trying to fly, my wings didn't work. Would you come diving head first? Feel like I'm drowning in water, I'm submerged. You cool me down in the middle of summer. I know we could grow through time. I know I cannot rewind. When my lips touch your lips, we freeze time. I think that was the day I realized I'm around the corner, taking my time, we'll make it shorter. Why you say I belong inside of your own? Am I you or not? Are you in or not? I know it takes a lot, but it's part of the song. Just take my hand, we can reach for the stars. Taking feelings impossible, turn up into radical. Obsessions, thoughts, obsessions, my mind relapsing into regression. I know if I stop, my gifts would never see the light of day. My time would all go to waste. My someone out with me. I just want to know if I let go of control, will you take over for me? I wanna be happy. I know I've got some fears inside, but it's gonna be alright because of me.
Oh, BandLab trying to throw their Pat Benatar in there.
I thought we were jumping back into more of that song.
Dude. Dude. Okay, look, there's so many different kinds of punk, and we all hone in on certain types of punk, whether it's the random raw punk or in this case, the punk I grew up with, which is the early 2000s, where T-Pain meets punk pop and it becomes the stereo field that just encompasses you. It's emo, but with a bright feel. This is my punk. This is Weather Star. This is Forever the Sickest Kids. This is All Time Lows, Dear Maria. Like, this is modern punk pop, and it makes me happy. And that's all that matters, because punk pop making you happy is the most dichotic feeling, and I love it.
Yeah, and I'm seeing some of the Paramore comparisons, which I was expecting actually, given like female leads on punk. This is the kind of sound that I love and I want to hear.
I totally agree. Totally agree. I will say, I'm going to throw in, because it can't all be rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along, as Maroon 5 would say. The the Paramore vibes. I'm not getting the dialed in Haley Williams vocal
Well,
sound.
you hear a different tone, which
Yeah,
separates it. It- The association is because they were so good at the pop punk and the tone. I'm liking that these singers do bring their own tones to the stage.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Pop punk at its finest. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It was nice to hear a different tone from Starmy going from country to punk here. I'm hearing some versatility in her voice.
Really good, but also let's not discount 100 milligrams. Like that, when he came in, it created a dynamic that otherwise the song would have gotten boring. Starmy's voice is excellent and her dynamics are great, but without him taking, I mean, everything, when everything's special, nothing's special. So without him coming in and giving us something completely different over an instrumental that's consistent, it would have been a totally different track. So
Yeah.
they blow it up with both of them sharing equal responsibilities. I can already tell you this collaboration 5 out of 5.
Very collab sounding there, glued.
That was a definitely a great way to start this round. Um, we had an issue. The song that is coming up next, with Pinky Zoo and RJS, that we're going to play another version of it, but still give the like on the to vote for him. Please give a like on the one that is posted. This was just, it was just missing an intro part and everything. So this is to hear the whole entirety of what they've submitted. There was this little part that was cut out when I imported it as a WAV file. So when I imported as a WAV file, it took out like the first couple seconds of it. So it cut out part of an intro, and obviously it must be an important part of the song. So we're going to use this file until we fix the other one so that nothing, no harm, no foul, right?
And we don't miss anything.
We ain't missing it. So got you, Pinky. And there's all the lyrics. Oh,
I love lyrics
Yes.
so much.
Me too.
where Coco go?
She's soaking it in.
Eh, she's still getting punked. Okay.
I'm not just pretty, I'm smart and witty. You think I play? You think I'll break? No, screw you. I'm not just pretty, I'm smart and witty. You
Oh yeah, Pinky. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah,
So much fun.
it gave
That
me
was
some
so.
Riot Girl. Okay, so the lyrics are giving me a little Riot Girl, sort of like, you know, I'm not just pretty, I rock out, right? But it's also giving me these vibes, by the way. Blondie, the voice just really, I don't know. It's giving me a little bit Blondie. I don't know. What do
With
you think?
that kind of fun energy, that kind of vibe that Debbie always brought.
Why? There was parts where I had "Hey Mickey, Mickey" stuck in my head. Like they went with that. Like there was a reference there. Like well, what was it? Like in the middle. Yeah. But that I'm not just pretty. I'm going to have that stuck in my head.
It's
Yeah.
it gives me the best
Smart and
Scott
witty. It's
Pilgrim's
gonna.
versus the World vibes.
Yeah.
Like that
Oh
entire
my God!
soundtrack,
Yeah.
Sex Bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like,
See,
this is
both of them for me, Josie and the Pussycat vibes.
both of them
Like,
were Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah.
love that modern, like, female power pop punk.
But like throwing in, even though we have that punk in there, it does lean on the pop, which I kind of like, whether it's the pop sensibilities of Pinky's songs or the pop punk of the previous track with Start Me in 100 milligrams. Like this, they're both doing different things and doing them both to the genre consistency. I'm here for this.
Yep.
I really like what you just said. It sounds like a band name. Starmy and the 100 milligrams. Doesn't that
Yeah.
sound like a band name?
Is it Pinky Jew and the RJS?
Or a prescription that I would
Pinky's win
like filled.
RJs.
Pinkies and the RJs?
But Pinky and the RJSs.
Yeah. This is going to be a tight round. Con Artist says that's going to be a tight round, lol. Rolo Knox says that was great. Cole Seth, that was fantastic. I agree with all of those sentiments. This is going to be a tight round.
Yeah,
We are.
I knew the punk one was definitely going to like produce, and it is going to be a week of listening.
Oh, I can't stand it. Like I want to listen. I want to listen more, but they only get one more listen for me for judging. And so I gotta hold off. I'll do my write up on the second listen and then we'll get the video. But after the round's over, it's game on.
Those were some tight 16th note on the bass there too. Do, 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 do. I'm wondering if RJS played the bass or if that was something sampled. It'd be interesting to know.
We'll find
So
it out in post interviews.
that was our mashup one with
Mashup
punk.
number 2. Okay, so okay, so that sign is wrong right now. It is Rolo Knox and number 5, Tweedledum versus Tonal Android and Maria Perdomo. So that Don P did not want to continue as a mystery ball, and Rolo Knox got to pull in one of the eliminated waggers, and he pulled back in Tweedledum. So
Just real quick for you, Rusty. Pinky Jew is saying in the chat, RJS played all the guitars for the previous track. That's pretty
RJS
cool.
is freaking amazing.
He's got a punk side.
RJ, we're not worthy. Back to Wayne's World. We're not worthy.
So for our mashup 2, team 1.
Which round are we going into?
Well, this is mashup 2, team 1.
This is number
Rolo and Tweedledum.
Tweedledum doing pop.
Pop. Okay. Oh
No.
no.
Rolo
Here you go.
on
Here you go.
pop.
Here's your
This is my genre.
Yep, there you go, Tatius. Enjoy.
Don't be cruel, Tatius.
It's just a wag, baby.
Step out of the bush, please.
You talking to me?
Is there anyone else in the bush?
No.
Then, yeah, I am talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Jesus, he's got a gun. Oh, shoot. It was just binoculars.
I'm dying.
Baby, you wanna get in my pants,
This is
baby.
100% Lonely Island vibes. Like 100%. And I don't know how to respond because it's not pop music. But
it's
but
fun.
it was
It's
fun
music.
and it was catchy. Like
It was catchy like pop music would be.
if Tweedle had put this in my inbox and been like, "Hey, my new track," I'd be like, "This is phenomenal." But like when you're like, "Hey DJ, about to sling you some pop," and then I get, "Baby," I'm like, "This is Tenacious D meets Lonely Island meets
Okay,
Nickelback."
that's
Like,
fair.
I'm like, it's great. It's great.
It is.
It's not pop.
Well, I mean, most people don't get tased in pop songs, but you know.
Is anybody else in the
Tasty.
bushes?
And he peed his pants. Like I don't even
I mean, I can see it as a boy band, maybe. Like, add some more boy band guys, and we're doing the bye-bye, the pants dance,
What's
Actually,
insane?
actually, if they
pants.
make a boy band version of it, I definitely want to hear the boy band version
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's
later.
insane because the first two songs we got Josie and the Pussycats, and now we have Du jour. It's like, did everyone just go watch Josie and the Pussycats before round two?
Du jour means love.
Du jour means love.
I have a confession to make. I've never seen this movie you keep referencing, so I
Oh.
don't know who
Oh,
that
we're
is.
gonna
All
treat you to
right.
it one
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
It's pop culture at its best.
Blasphemy. Okay.
Was anybody, I just got to ask, was anybody else in the bushes?
Anybody else
That,
what?
that line had me laughing so hard. Anybody else in the bushes? Because I'm talking to you. Oh my God, it had me laughing so hard I couldn't even take another note on my freaking pad.
You could
I
sell
mean-
you could sell this song to Jack Black for $1 million right now. Baby.
Oh, I can totally hear him doing
Yeah,
it. Oh,
I
you're
mean,
right.
uh,
Tenacious
I have
D.
I have nothing bad to say about this song, just that it's not pop.
Okay.
Well, it's not pop, but it's pop. It will be popular.
Well, the beauty of pop
Thanks, Ariana.
covers a lot of ground. I looked at
True.
it on Thursday, and
Okay.
technically, it's just
after you
about being
listen to it-
popular.
If you listen to it 3 or 4 more times, it becomes pop music because it's going to be stuck in your dang head. I'm
We
telling
need
you.
some in-sync action added in and some crazy vocal runs, and I think
You
some
just-
choreography.
You literally need to change it to bye bye bye. So instead of bye bye, you need
Oh yeah.
Got a funny feeling in my pants.
Ooh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Let's
100%.
go. All right. I want to hear DJ Tatius on the remake of this track.
Yes, yes. Great job, Rolo. Great job, Rolo.
Rolo, that was
And Tweedledum.
awesome.
Yes.
Tweedle.
Rolo, you
Tweedle
know all
Rolo.
the crazy stuff. You know where the good stuff was coming from, though, right? Rolo.
I was dancing, so I mean you can't see me, but I'm in
Hey,
there.
That's pop.
Baby. Okay.
Pinky's in the chat saying, no, this has to go on the radio. And she's saying, popular. Mavi says, stuck in my head till tomorrow. This is awesome.
It's
Cole Seth, this is amazing.
popular.
Yeah. Con Artist says, I feel like this is a pop parody. Can't imagine them allowing this on the radio. Yeah. Du jour from Josie and the Pussycats, pop parody. Totally.
Okay, let's go. What's next?
So for team 2, we got Maria Perdomo and the Unfantastic.
Okay.
I have a feeling this is going to be amazing. I don't know what I have a feeling. Yeah, the wavelengths will show up. It's going to be amazing.
California sunshine should be your name, 'cause sure you are, there is no rain. I can't believe that you fell for me. California sunshine, you're all I need. You're so beautiful, like a butterfly. Since I looked at you, summer caught in the sky. California sunshine should be your name, 'cause where you are there is no rain. I don't believe that you fell for me. California sunshine, California sunshine, yeah, 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 yeah. California sunshine, California sunshine, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're so beautiful.
Tatius, I'll say it for you. That was not pop.
Thank you.
Now, I felt like right away we went right to country pop. Like country trying to cross into pop. It wasn't a bad song, no, but
You
it
know what?
was not pop. So this is going to be a very tight mashup because they both teams did not stay completely to the genre. But they try.
So,
I mean, it's popular sounding, as Pinky says in the thing. But
but I am gonna say, Rusty, while I agree not pop, I would say this leans very heavily folk pop.
Yeah.
This does have a much more pop vibe, if you give it the folk genre credit. So if you put both of those things, both of those tracks as pop, they're not. But if you add in like pop rock for the first one, you might get somewhere in there. But if you add in folk pop for this one, you are in a meadow. You are 100% on top of a hippie van playing an acoustic guitar while it drives through a countryside.
And it would work like in a pub or
Yeah.
a bar where like that kind of sound people drink to.
Yeah.
it would definitely work on a road trip to Cali. You know, I
A
mean,
100%, 100%. But you know what? I have to say about this track specifically. So the last one kind of knew what it was and went for it. This one specifically started as if it didn't know what it was, tried a couple of things, and then settled into this road trip. I feel like we honestly were getting started on a road trip. I feel like the song started and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go on a road trip." And then they started the car. They got 2 miles down the road, and one of the kids was like, "I have to go to the bathroom." Like they took
Are we there
a
yet?
quick pit stop somewhere else. But then once we finished going to the bathroom and got back on that van, we settled into the road trip for the long haul. And
See, I think that you're right, but I think that what
that
happened
was
was the kid needed to use the bathroom, pull over at the truck stop or the and then as you're using the bathroom, then you get the picnic blankets out and you sort of and now you spent the whole day sort of like out at that rest stop, the rest area picnic, and it just sort of got very Bob
vibes.
Dylan
Well, then
singer.
that's
the
where the
second
folk
half was great.
that's where the folkish part of it
And
like
that's when the
starts.
B girl comes out from Blind Melon.
Yeah, yeah, I did feel the Blind Melon vibes. As soon as it was mentioned, I was like, damn, yeah, this could be one of those long lost tracks.
Yep, Blind Melon. We got Hell Night saying Bob Dylan-ish, which Coco you mentioned. 844 Beats hits a Crosby, Stills and Nash vibe for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Con artist
Yeah.
says they took a back road somewhere.
Yeah. That was a good
You know what?
one.
I would say that I could do the same dance move for both songs, though. I still have the lasso.
Let's
Right.
just mention that briefly because you saying you can do the same dance move to both songs is actually a huge compliment in the pop persuasion.
Yeah.
Because when you take someone like chain smokers or jump smokers, whoever does that, baby, pull me closer in the, you can put those lyrics over any popular pop song, whether it's Bieber or chain smokers or whoever. And so one of the things about pop is that it is universal.
Yep.
So the idea that you can dance the same rhythm the same way almost lends itself to the pop persuasion if I'm going to look for reasons to give it the pop criteria points.
The Coco dance test is like a litmus test.
Yes. I will die on that. I will die on that hill. Okay.
You are now scientifical.
An objective measure for pop. It's danceability. That's gonna be the next criteria. Add that to the list.
Oh,
Not a bad,
I would love
not a
to
bad
add
criteria.
danceability to the criteria list.
That is a great addition, actually. We
Really?
should
Okay.
talk about that. Yeah. We always changing something at the WAG and improving.
There's
No, it's-
there are a few websites that measure not only danceability but energy in the same category. It's like, does the song have energy?
All right, so mashup number 3 coming up is the mashup I'm looking most forward to because it's jazz. And just think about Coco, think about the last series. What did jazz produce for us? Some of the great songs of the WAG. So I am definitely looking forward to jazz right here. Not only because of certain things, but I am excited to hear what happens here. EJM Beats. And right, okay, so since we're on that, yeah, EJM Beats' his partner Leslie Parker decided that she did not want to continue in the WAG, reasons unknown. But EJM Beats has brought in a WAGger number 15, Paul McMinotaur, to join him in creating a WAG, a WAS, a WAG,
Waz.
Some WAG
Waz.
jazz.
That's right. That is
jazzy WAG
awesome.
track.
Well,
That's a
Waz.
this is what jazz sounds like in the WAG.
We were
yeah,
just listening to
WAG.
WAP. We were listening to WAP. Now we're listening to Waz. Oh,
Here is the WAS.
what's a jazz? Okay.
It's what's a genre showdown?
We're getting no genres
Genre
mixed together.
showdown.
That was
What's
good.
a genre?
John.
So Paul and EJM.
This is fire.
Whenever I wake up alone, I start to realize I'll never make up the time that's gone since we said our goodbyes. Time that I've wasted on tears for love lost too soon. I should have been grateful that we got the moon. We got the slow dance under the terrace lights, where you looked in romance. There was never a fairer sight. Though our love didn't win the day, still softly I croon. I like us better this way, honey, we got the moon. Yeah. We didn't get that new roll on beaches in Greece. We didn't get that blue hole honeymoon in Belize. Although our duet fell out of tune, we got the sunset, honey, we got the moon. We didn't get that house in Vermont and 2 or 3 kids. We didn't get the fairy tale, oh, but whoever did. Oh, baby, it wasn't a curse. I think it was quite the boon. We didn't get everything. Oh, honey, we got the moon. We didn't get everything. We got the moon.
Who's this?
I love the wind there. I love the trumpets on that.
Oh, I really like the brass swells, like the effect that they were doing there gave it a nice little swelling rhythm.
But
It's not
here's
the
go
yeah,
ahead, Rusty.
that's not the jazz that I was expecting. I didn't have I it not it was a good song. I didn't feel at any point the need to move.
Yeah, so essentially what we're listening to here is not jazz, and that's a product of the vocals giving it their best shot there, but we need a producer to dial back those vocals. The track has two different ideas happening. We have the vocal from who I assume is Paul, giving us kind of a jazzy thought process, which I think falls into that jazz category. But unfortunately, EJS or it's EJS? Yeah.
EJM.
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 EJM is dealing the way that he deals, which is modern. And in modern music, we use loops. Unfortunately, jazz is everything but
Not
loops.
loops.
A hundred
Exactly.
There
percent.
was no
Uh-huh.
It's instrumental. So when you have the loop of the brass doing the and then you have the loop of the boom, 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 boom. The problem is that it's modern pop. Modern pop is calculated, it's quantized, and it's predictable. Whereas jazz is not quantized, it is loose and it's unpredictable. So I think the vocals are really the truly the only thing that makes this jazz. Nothing not to say this song is not good because I actually quite enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the vocals
mhm.
and I enjoyed the loops, but I can't give it that full jazz genre breakdown.
It felt like them lyrics would have been very good in like a blues song. Um, like it seems like more of a jazzy blues for me. I mean, but there was no scat, no move. There was no
Well, and that's what Tatius was suggesting there. If the drums had actually had a little more dynamics and a natural, like he should have just grabbed some jazz drums to put to emphasize behind all of that, and it would have brought the jazz level up a lot more.
and
Here's how
it's not
you
that it's not a bad song at all. It's just it's not at that jazz level that we're looking for with it.
well, and here's how you elevate that track as a modern producer. So EJM, I hope you're listening because this is your ticket to doing five new genres that you've never done before. If you're going to do something like jazz, all you have to do is vary your samples. Like samples are a part of modern music, 100%. Find
Mhm.
the sample you like and then chop it and create different melodies throughout. If you could bring in a hat groove and mix it with some cymbal swells and then change the brass so that it's not just doing the whole time. It was quite frankly put at the beginning and looped across. And if you're going to be a loop producer, that's okay. They make lots of money in this day and age, but you have to know that every two bars, I need change
Yeah.
at the minimum. That's just how it is.
Especially with a genre like this.
Yeah.
This is not a genre you can just use a consistent loop for
Well,
three.
and this is jazz is loose anyway, but if you're gonna do jazz and not even have any drums, then you need to pocket those horns. The horns are quantized, and unfortunately, that's not how jazz works. They got a pocket. It's very different from producing pop where everything's quantized and even the vocal is essentially quantized. In jazz, it just doesn't work like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's a great song. I can't call it jazz.
Yeah. I did like the swells with the horns, but because they were repetitive, it took away from the swell impact. Like I would have rather heard it a little bit throughout than every other measure.
I agree. And you
Yeah.
know what? If you get that hat rhythm, like cymbals add in there to give it some variation and some dynamics. Like that's really what we're looking for here. Jazz is dynamic. And Coco Bark even held up a Crooner's album, Rat Pack album, during the jazz track. And when you listen to Sinatra, Sinatra is not quantized. Okay, he is not perfect, but he is not quantized.
I saw your little subliminal nudge there, Coco, and I couldn't agree more on like what's jazz to me.
Yeah. Well, do y'all want to see it? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you went away. Yep, and
No, I'm here. Yeah, I just I like this comment here though. The Riven Empire says Sanford and Sons. It does sound like dun, 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 dun. But the thing is like there's no lyrics or vocals in that song. So I feel like the dun 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 is the actual main sort of lead melody. And so then when you put a vocal over it, it's sort of competing. I would have liked to have heard something a little bit more backing for the vocals, and then so you're not competing so much with the trumpet or the horn. Yeah, here's my picture here.
While you pull that out, I do have to mention, for me, a key staple of jazz is going to be that upright bass. And so I think we were sorely lacking in some rhythm movement. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
that
dun.
is the Rat Pack.
Oh, Rat Pack is that's where I grew up. That's my
So I'm
secondary
wondering-
language.
I'm wondering if Sammy Davis Jr. was headlining. Why is his name in red? I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe not, but he's right in the middle too. So
And
anyway,
he is one of the coolest.
yeah, but Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, I mean, those are also, some of the bigger sort of choices that we had here. But anyways,
well, we're going into team 2 submission. Wagger number 13, Static, and Wagger number 21, Matt JH. And this is a hell of a mashup because you got Static and Sag and Maria did that amazing. You want to sing it for me there?
Falling in reverse.
Yes, that's still stuck in everybody's head. Did that amazing song, and Matt JH came off of that amazing country song, and they are paired together.
You know what's unfortunate about that is that the expectations for them are much higher.
Way up here.
Yeah.
I can't even see my hand.
Good luck
So-
meeting those guys.
Yeah, the bar is raised. So let's hear this.
Hold
Wrong
on,
track.
That's team 1 still.
I was like, dadgum, they went with the same opening.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking there. Hold on.
I thought I had the right one here. Hold on.
I didn't mess up, right? Okay. Making sure I didn't put the wrong one in that.
Team 2.
Team 2.
It's got a
I was
different
say, damn,
time.
they knew what they were doing.
You guys sound exactly alike.
How's that started? You like this?
Oh, it's that lady in the red dress. There's something about the way she moves those lips. It's that lady. Well, I must confess, never gonna get enough of that fine lass. Oh, baby, oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, baby. Oh, no, baby, oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, baby. You're my baby, you're my lady. You drive me crazy, about you, baby. You look better than my baby. The way you look at me got my heart racing. It's that lady in the red dress. Something about the way she moves those lips. That lady, well, I must confess, never gonna get enough of that fine lass. Oh, baby, hold me closer. We can dance, you can rest your head on my shoulder, and maybe when the night is over, I'll take you to my bed and know that you're my heart alone. That fine lace, oh baby, oh baby, baby, the way you rock, oh baby, baby, if I had the way you say the way you drive me crazy.
That, my friend, to me was jazz. That was jazz. That is how you use the horns. That was beautiful.
And that felt like I was in a club.
Yeah, that was from the get-go. Start moving. That was from the beginning. You felt it. That was unbiased opinion. I'm gonna step off and let y'all talk about it. But I love that.
I want to put a red dress on.
There you go.
Go with your flannel.
I'll take that Rusty, and I'll kind of build off that. So yes, totally was jazz. And again, I said in round 2 I was going to be a little bit more granular when it came to stuff. So I know I sound a little less 2 things I love and a little more 1 thing I want more of. But I will say that the collaboration on this left a little bit. It was good, but it left a little bit to be desired after both of these gentlemen's round 1 collaborations. So I do hear the jazz. I 100% hear the jazz. And I hear, even though it's not the genre strong suit, I hear the jazz in both participants. But as far as the way the collaboration meshed, round 1 showed me some neat stuff in their genres. And I think that this one was good. I just don't know if it was the mountaintop.
Well, jazz is a tougher one to mesh in.
I agree.
Especially, I would say none of them, jazz is none of their go-tos. So I do like that I heard some good effort from everybody across these 2 jazz
Let's
tracks.
shout out the hi-hats. Okay. Because this was truly like the brush rather than the drumstick. This was truly the brushes on the hats. It was so good. And then I love the kind of scat mentality on both ideas there. But I do like to be intellectually consistent because I went hard on the first team. I gotta go hard on this team. And there were just some collaboration inefficiencies of them like coming together. Both parts, great. Coming together is where I had a little bit of like a dissonance.
Tatius is going in the dirt.
Yeah.
With this mashup.
Lord help anyone who makes it to the finals.
Oh.
Somebody's got to make it.
It sort of reminded me of, well, Stray Cat Strut. Not exactly Stray Cat Strut, not the whole thing, but just like the vibe. Has a very Stray Cat vibe to me. Da 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 da. It's just very. I thought it was fairly catchy. I really like hearing Static singing because it's not something that you get to hear a lot of. So that's a stretch. Okay, so I mean, here we are. I'm usually doing spoken word and singing a lot more, and so I think that is I think that's pretty cool. Definitely challenging yourself, and yeah, that's cool. And that definitely has danceability, right? We
Totally,
I
a ton
Oh,
of
definitely.
energy, ton of energy. Con artists in the chat saying, "I feel like I'm in a jazz club." Sounds like they're up on
Yeah.
stage. Pinky Jew, I want to sing on them trumpets. I'm a guy. Uh, Mavi, yes, has the live performance feel, and Mavi adds to my critique. You need to practice jazz with your band for a while. So yes,
Yeah.
the syncopation comes from the trust and the relationship built. 100% get that.
Yeah, you got to be willing to fall backwards and get caught.
Uh-huh,
With
100%.
jazz, it's
Falling in
important.
reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, falling in
Yeah, it
reverse.
keeps going back.
But like
Full circle.
at the end of the day, everything we said about the first song, needing bass, needing drums, this song added bass, added drums. I mean, Static is good. Matt knows what he's doing. So great
Yeah,
track.
Matt played all those horns and the sax himself too. So that's something to, I don't know if we mentioned that already, but
Yes, we have something new to talk about, Matt. You have brass that I'd like to know more about.
Well done.
We're going into our final mashup.
oh
Mashup
no, it's
4.
over already. Okay.
It gets shorter. It gets shorter and shorter. We are going into grunge, which this is the first time that grunge has ever made it in the WAG. And we
Grunge
have,
debut.
yes, and we have two amazing teams. Number 22, Baseface, and number Remo. Jesus, number 3,
Oh,
Remo.
she got goggles and she knows how to use them.
I thought that was a minion for a second.
Yeah, it was like a minion.
That's like minion with cousin It. What just happened there? But yeah, Baseface and Remo are going against
Oh,
Mavi and
she's ready.
Christina Sweet. So I'm looking forward to both of these.
Let's
It was
go.
jazz and grunge for me on this showdown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
Jeremy's
This is going to be a
calling.
tough one. Did I say 2 minutes and 50 seconds?
For team one, it's 3 minutes and 56 seconds. That's about the right size for
That's a grunge. That's about a yeah. Okay.
it sounds grunge worthy. So this is the Scott and Remo track.
I'm inspired.
Okay. So is that
You go first.
Remo?
Okay, so my first question is, where's Remo in this? Um, that's my first question. Is I don't know what Remo's doing on this one. Is he singing?
Is
I
he
don't know.
singing?
If he's
That would
throwing
be good to
something
know.
in there too, I mean, that would be a whole different. I got to find out this part. Definitely, we gotta.
Well,
I was impressed.
and that's important for the collaboration criteria.
Yeah, because
How
if
much
Remo did that. That's
percentage?
Remo singing. I ain't never heard that, and I've been working with Remo for a long time, and so and yeah, if a part of me thinks that that song lost momentum. It didn't keep it going. It started off grand for me, but then it just didn't change to
Got
me.
that Tim Comerford doo 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 that nice little melodic bass line there. I could not stop. I'm glad that it continued in that pattern. That was very I don't know what's the word. Very pleasurable to listen to. Um, I definitely liked that part.
Y'all,
I did hear the distorted guitars, but here in the comments, I hear Riven Empire saying that he's playing all those parts on the actual bass. He's just playing it like really high up on the neck. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I've never seen that before. I mean, I've definitely tried to play bass lines on a guitar, but I've never played guitar lines on a bass. I think that would be really fun to
Yeah,
see.
it's a little trickier in that direction. Yeah.
so y'all explain to me as people who are more in tune with grunge. Uh, my grunge consists of mainstream from the '90s, and nothing more. So when it comes to this song, like maybe Led Zeppelin is the wrong, but like '70s, '80s, like rock vibe is more of what I got. Where does it sit grunge wise? And this is truly my ignorance versus my critique.
I think somebody said Soundgarden earlier, and I think that
Uh,
that's
yeah. I felt a little bit of Pearl Jam and a little bit of Soundgarden, in different spots.
Okay. I mean, I heard the Soundgarden. I just curious how we what our distinguishing notion is for that. For as far as the song goes, it you can tell by the waveform that it's trying to do one thing and one thing well, and that's
Compress.
compress, loud.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know what I would have needed from it, but I think perhaps a bass section is what I'm hearing. I think if we had cut the electric sound, because it sounds like it's all played on a bass, based on what we saw in the chat. But if we cut the electric sound and just went into like a dun 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 and something with just like the bass and the drums to kind of carry it through some sort of interlude, we would have had some dynamics there. They would have really adjusted the song. And if we dial it back to about, I think this stays hot for about 2.5 minutes. You add in the bass interlude, maybe 2:45.
Yeah. Or a good solo, and you can stretch it to about three and a half.
a nice sloppy solo, very
Yeah, well,
sloppy.
hey, yeah, you don't have to
I
be
want to
like
hear
perfect
the
solo in grunge.
yeah, I want to hear the squeaking of the neck as they're moving, like just like the feedback would be nice. Make maybe more of like a garage type sound because I really when I think of grunge, I do think of like the '90s. You don't have the same things that we have now, right?
Yeah, grunge
I
being
don't.
the antithesis of verbed out snaps and like water droplets for percussion when it comes to pop. Like it truly is the other side of my audio spectrum.
Yeah, it's a little more raw, but and you know, it also sounds a little bit like post grunge, or at least maybe some like Audio Slave ish. It's so I don't know if you heard this part, but it does sound a little bluesy. Sort of when I first started listening to it, maybe the vocal melody is a little bluesy, but then again, if you listen to Audio Slave, you hear a lot of bluesy vocal melodies there too. So
And again, the Cornell influence. Can't ignore it.
yeah, yeah, the singing not quite Cornell, but that's okay. Who can do that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, if you can pull it off, more power to you.
Well, folks, we have one more.
Let's
One
go.
more Wagation in grunge, and it is Wagger number 7, Mayvi, and Wagger number 10, Christina Sweet.
This
My
is gonna be
body
good.
is ready.
And my brain's getting there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shut down everything just to make this song.
Oh my
Rock
God.
my future swinging forcefully. I got a thing for late nights, might lose my job. Can't stop the flow of creativity. Wanna get some sleep, but my brain won't shut up. Jotting down notes in the night like a mad rush. For another stupid song, tearing up my psyche. And when the alarm starts ringing, I'll be singing right here. Late nights are calling, silence all around. Creation is dawning, drumming notes and bells. Schedules are stalling, due days to be found. How about your calling? Is it worth this sell? Knock down everything just to make this song. The black curfews are winning, no sun to see. Gotta sing for late nights, my muse, my all. Can't stop the glow of creativity. I am again trying to finish something stupid.
If that
Wow.
was the ending of the song, that was great too.
I was like,
Uh,
what a change up
a
there.
hell of a change up right there. That turns into a 5.
Thanks, Band Lab.
Gravity is calling and something's going down here. I don't know. I don't remember what the lyrics are. I completely have no idea, and that is such a great grunge song. If I don't know what you're talking about, we're good on lyrics.
Yeah.
Na 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 na. I don't know. It's just very sorry y'all. That was great. I feel like that was a very appropriate, well thought out grunge track with the Alice in Chains harmonizing on the fourth, sort of following each other. It's good.
Yeah.
Some
You're gonna have to tie your flannel around your waist now and make it
okay.
official.
But I have a Blondie shirt on. I feel like it's like misleading. Yeah, make it official. Well, I do have the '90s sleeves. Remember
You
those?
didn't bring your props this time. I mean, besides the
I
flannel.
have some props. I brought Kurt.
Cousin It Dominion.
This is Kurt. Okay, so my husband was in the World's Greatest Tribute, the World's Greatest Nirvana Tribute. No, I'm not kidding. Like he was on Access TV. This is his pass here on my dress. But anyway, so this was what he wore. So this was like part of his get up because he doesn't have blonde hair, so he would have to wear a wig. And these are the glasses. So this is almost like a little tribute to the old days. See, here's the wig. And
Oh,
then,
I see the Kurt now.
yeah, the Kurt had the trapper hat, right? And then, sometimes he would wear it. And he also has a, like a lab coat. Because Kurt wears a lab coat sometimes. So we drew the anarchy sign on the lab coat. It was kind of cool. But anyway, I missed those shows. This was a lot of fun.
So as far as grunge goes, I'm definitely, before I listen to any of these or either of these songs again, I'm gonna go sample some of the old stuff, some of the top 10 from that time period. But that being said, my initial reaction, just in my own happenstance and from my own perspective as a pop person, big fan of the Deftones vibe here. Got a lot of that real early 2000s like hard hitting guitar, dun, 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 real staccato. Because all I know are strings. Sorry, but instead of like the bam, bam, like I was really picking out the ding, 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 ding. I was picking out those quick hits. Really loved the way that worked. Love the way the vocals came in on that, which is why I got that like that Deftones and um gosh, who am I thinking of? Either way, those vibes for sure. I loved the harmony choices to create the vocal stack in this. I, as someone who does modern pop, wish that the harmonies were tuned.
But that's also a grunge
It's a
thing.
grunge
It's a
thing.
grunge thing. So
Grunge
your
thing.
wish would actually go against
Against
the
grunge.
grunge tone.
Against grunge tones. And I'm willing to admit that. And also, I mean, that doesn't affect the score at all, but I'm saying like audibly as someone who thinks that way. I mean, I won't even let a vocal leave my DAW without melodyning it. So like I totally, but really, really loved that sound and that vibe, and really, really enjoyed the overall track. My pop sensibilities just want in tune harmonies, and they want a 2 minute and 40-second song rather than a 3 minute and 40-second song. Otherwise, like, this is an excellent track. And after I do more referencing, that's when I'll go back and listen again.
So Tatius wants in tune and Coco wants to dance. And I was pretty content with it,
Yeah,
right
I
up
was
the
feeling
middle.
it. Well, folks, that's it. That's all of them.
Definitely, yeah, definitely an interesting round. It's gonna be really hard. I always feel like the first song I'm not quite like ready to listen all the way through, so I got to go back and listen to those again. But it's gonna suck. The first mashup is gonna be a rough one because somebody is gonna get one of our two lovely, amazing female vocalists are going to get cut, and
I
that
know.
is not going to be good because
I
I
I
will
don't.
know.
miss that.
There's some brutal mashups in this one. It's
Well, in that summer series, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a couple of female vocalists, but neither one of them were like the front runner in the contest. And so it's really, really nice to see a contest where we're like, daggum, the female vocalists are like the it show.
Yeah.
Really loved some standouts here before we go. Just gotta throw it in here. Even though I'm not a grunge person, this last track was a ton of fun for me. I dug all of the vibes that it gave me and how it just kind of pulled me back to my teenage years, listening to Deftones, which I'm seeing Alice in Chains, maybe the original to that. Sorry, Deftones for me. But then also, like Matt JH throwing down on the jazz. That hat rhythm was just fantastic. I understand, Matt, that you're a phenomenal instrumentalist all around, but for me, it was the drums that created the jazz atmosphere, and a huge fan of that. Both Pinky and Starmy bringing us vocals that are. I'm gonna have to judge them in a vacuum. Like I'm gonna have to listen to like round one, team one, and then the next day do round one,
yes.
team two, so that I'm not thinking about either of those vocals in there. Every round had a great track, and I was a big fan of this.
Well,
Yeah, you
folks, you
guys
heard it.
brought Tatius back to puberty. Good job.
Well, folks, you hear that this is going to be a tight one. These are going to be very tight mashups, so your likes and plays are going to count and help these waggers. So you got to go and like your favorites, and for every 50 likes, they get 1 point. You can get up to 5 points, and if they break 1,000 plays, they get 1 more point. So maybe help them out a little bit, spread the WAG, and spread their songs so that they can get heard and appreciated like we do here at the WAG for them even doing it. So with that being said, that's all we have.
That's
It's getting
all,
shorter and
folks.
shorter every time. So make sure you check out the YouTubes, and you got wagshowdown.com for the easy access. That's WAG, baby.
Don't be scared. It's
2
just the
a.m.
WAG, baby.
There we go. You all are starting to say it better than me.
They're getting their
Never.
baby back.
Yeah. Tatius
All
is
right.
taking away with the sultry voice, though. Go ahead, Tatius.
Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby.
I'm going to bet on that one.
Bye, you guys. Thanks for coming in and popping in the chat too. It's really a lot of fun to be able to interact with people popping in and giving information on the spot when we have questions. Riven Empire, Matt JH, Hell Knight, really, Pinky, D, Jernigan. Thanks for hanging out with us.
We will be back Saturday with the results. Happy day. 32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby. But guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
4, 3, 2, 1.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just the WAG, baby.
only doing styrofoam for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it man. So you make pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first round.
Are you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. Just wag, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. Just a wag, baby.
What sage of the old? Now join down.
32 only. Sign up.
What's a
ASAP.
genre?
And what's a genre?
Genre hoedown. No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A styrofoam for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's a Genre Showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's a Genre Showdown.